The South China Sea is one of the most prominent areas of dispute. China claims almost the entire South China Sea, demarcated by the Nine-Dash Line, which overlaps with claims from several Southeast Asian countries, including the Philippines, Vietnam, Malaysia, Brunei, and Taiwan. China bases its claims on historical maps and records, but these are contested by other nations. The South China Sea is a vital commercial gateway for global trade, and it is rich in fisheries and potential underwater land gas reserves. International rulings. In 2016, the Permanent Court of Arbitration in The Hague ruled in favor of the Philippines in a case against China's claims. However, China rejected the ruling. The East China Sea dispute mainly involves China and Japan, centering on the Senkaku Islands. Japan administers the islands, but China also claims sovereignty over them. Resource competition. The surrounding waters are believed to contain rich fishing grounds and potential energy resources. Tensions. Incidents involving patrol boats and aircraft from both countries have heightened tensions in the area. China-India border dispute. China and India share a long, contentious border, with disputes in several regions, notably in the Aksai-Chin area and Arunachal Pradesh. The border disputes date back to the 1960 to Sino-Indian War. Strategic locations. Aksai-Chin is strategically important for China as it connects Tibet and Xinjiang. Arunachal Pradesh is significant for India. The 2020 Galwan Valley clash resulted in casualties on both sides. China-Taiwan relations. Although not a conventional territorial dispute, the status of Taiwan remains a significant issue. China views Taiwan as a breakaway province. While Taiwan sees itself as a sovereign state, Taiwan operates as an independent government, but China insists on reunification, potentially by force if necessary. Most countries do not officially recognize Taiwan as a separate country, but maintain unofficial relations. The U.S. has a policy of strategic ambiguity regarding its defense commitment to Taiwan. China also has other less prominent disputes, such as with Bhutan and North Korea over small border regions. The territorial disputes involving China have significant regional and global implications, especially in the South China Sea, where freedom of navigation is a critical concern. Increased militarization and presence of naval forces in disputed areas. Strained relations between China and its neighbors, and between China and Western countries involved in the region, such as the United States. These territorial disputes are ongoing and complex, influenced by historical grievances, strategic interests, and national pride. The resolution of these disputes will require careful diplomacy, adherence to international law, and mutual concessions to avoid escalating tensions into larger conflicts.